want to talk about something a little bit different today. I've been using papers. It's papers I want to talk about at the moment, and I've been using Amelia Toils de Joie. I think that's how you pronounce French. It's a wallpaper and it's in dark blue, and I do like it, and several other people like it, and I've got rolls of it. And this is the dark blue in a roll, and I also got a light blue which I use for the insides of things like cases and stuff like that. And why I'm talking about the rolls is because I also got some Japanese paper which I can never remember the name of, which is called I'll get a couple of bits for you. I've got a couple of colours. It's called Yuzen Chiyogami, and this is the stuff here, and it's beautiful paper. It absolutely is beautiful, but it is expensive, and when you've cut it, you've got to put it somewhere safe. And as you can see there, I'm getting quite bound up with paper rolls and stuff like that. I've got rolls of this and rolls of that all over the place, and bits and pieces, and I'm getting bound up with everything's in a roll. Even my Fablon papers in a roll, and all the other things that my daughter gets me they're all in a roll, and they've got to go somewhere. And I've got loads of bits and pieces of paper that you tend not to use. They're beautiful at the time, but you tend not to use them again. And I was thinking to myself, this is taking up a lot of room, and I have only got one house. I could do with two houses, really. But with all the bits and pieces, and the wife doesn't like it at all. But anyway, I've been looking at this stuff now, and it's called Pepin Creative Paper, Pepin, Pepin, and it's pepinpress.com. And I didn't know what it was, because you can't really tell from when you look on the web what papers are, and nobody had written anything about this particular stuff. And I just saw this one, and I did like the pattern, and I thought the pattern was rather nice. And it just said, so I didn't really read it actually, I just looked at it, but when I actually got it, it came in like a book form, and when you turn it over, inside, although it didn't say so, there are 12 sheets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 sheets of paper. And I haven't opened this one yet because I was so excited. This was the first one I got, and I sent for a couple more, and I'll show you one that's open. And I don't usually get excited about paper. I mean, it's interesting and things like that, but paper is expensive, and even at £1.50 a sheet, this is cheaper than £1.50 a sheet. And I thought, well, it's a good 12 by what? 9, I think, but 12 by 9 or 13 or 14 by 9 it looks like. And I thought, that's brilliant. But I didn't realise that when you open it, it's an actual book. And as you open it, the pages are absolutely covered in this different coloured paper. And this is called arabesques. And they're in volumes, and this is volume 12. The other one, the Paisley one, is, I'll give you the number of it. It's volume 38. So there's quite a few of these things. And when you turn it over, you can see there are quite a few colours in this as well. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So the medium seems to be that there are 12 colours. But what I did find that wasn't shown in the thing was, when you look down, there are it opens as a single sheet, and then as a double sheet, and then quarter sheets. So the actual pages are about 20 inches by about I'm not quite sure. Yeah, they're about 20 inches by about, I'm not quite sure. I haven't opened one yet, So you can see that you tear a page out, and they're quite, I'm trying to find out how big the actual page is. Yeah, I can't find it. It gives you a little thing on what they are, arabesque, and it tells you about the papers. They're in different languages for different things, different countries they actually go to. But you tear a page out, and when you tear a page out, it becomes one of them. There's 4 bits to it. You can see this. As I tear it out now, it'll be 4 times bigger than it is now. It's absolutely amazing. Each one of them is worth at least £1 a sheet, and you can see I've got 12 there. So they're not £12 per each one, so it's quite good. The quality I'm not quite sure of. I don't know about the quality, but some of this stuff will do for end papers. It'll do for outside papers, and I have been paying quite a lot for the same kind of thing in these for individual sheets. So as you can see, that's pretty, but this it'll go back inside the book as well. so like they're quite wonderful colours, and they're absolutely pretty. I haven't, as I say, I haven't used it yet, and the paisley I've shown you, that's the paisley one, and the different types and things on it. It's 20 inches by nearly 28 inches, so it's 19.5 by 27.5 inches each sheet, and there's 12 per book, and I think they're absolutely marvellous, these. This one is the Turkish designs, and it's by Pepin, and this is a volume 2, and some of the I haven't opened this. It's still got this the plasticky paper on the outside, the cover paper on the outside of the book. So you can see that they're rather wonderful colours inside these. You can't really see them on the web, and now I've got them at home. They're absolutely marvellous. That's the Turkish design. That's volume 2. This is a kimono design, and this is volume 3. And I think it runs up to about 50 or something. So some of these are rather beautiful. These are only facsimiles I'm showing you. The pages are inside as what I've shown you on that first book. These aren't even open yet. So they're 20 by 28 inches approximately. Each sheet is 20 by 28 inches, which is quite big. I've got an Art Nouveau one. My daughter loves Art Nouveau, so I've got, this is volume 1, the Art Nouveau is volume 1, and there's some quite pretty bits on this as well. This is something that the wife actually likes. That one, you look at them, they look plain, but they've got little patterns on them, silver bits, and it's absolutely gorgeous stuff. And they don't take up hardly any room whatsoever. And this is quite a fat one. There's only 12 pages in it, but it's Indian paper. But I did love the patterns on this. There's some beautiful patterns in this, especially for end papers. And this paper will last forever. And there's so many different colours. The mix and the matching on this is... So I'll still use my wallpapers and things, but for the cheaper books. But anything good, I'm going to use these. And I did pay... I did buy one of these, which had a cover on it, but I've lost the cover now, and it's several sheets of this same kind of paper, but it only gives you 2 sheets of each. It's a different type of thing. It's more muted and more genteel, and it does for several things, but it's not as exciting as that other paper. And these sheets here were a little bit more expensive. So, but the paper is a good quality on this, and it does work into bookbinding quite happily. So I'm not quite sure. I think I paid quite a bit of money for that one. I don't think I've got the... I may have the front page for it. No. So I thought I haven't got the front page now. I seem to have lost the front page for that one. But I haven't organised this, so I haven't thought it out, and I haven't... but I would consider that to be a whole lot prettier to keep in thingy and to look through than looking through all this rubbish here, which has been quite exciting in the past. But this is preferable. I mean, and there's less mess and everything like that. And you take out a page as you want it. I thought that was rather nice, worthwhile looking at. So I shall be producing books. So when you see my next array of books, they'll have some of this stuff on the back, which I found quite exciting. Anyway, I'll stop there, and I don't know if anybody's interested in just paper, but it's a major part of bookbinding, so I found it quite exciting. Anyway, I'll stop there and I'll see you.